Good afternoon, everybody. Today is Tuesday, the 26th of July, so it's early in week 2. I've only got a short update for everybody this week, although there is a fair bit of stuff written down below in the newsletter to help keep us all in the loop. But if you do hold on to the end of this video, you'll notice we have got some work samples that have come through from 4F. That's a random class allocation. Just happened that I bumped into a student in the yard who was carrying around these posters, and the posters are NAIDOC posters from last week here at school. So part of our activities were to think about the theme of NAIDOC and to capture that through posters. That's happened across the whole school. 4F are lucky enough to be featured today. So do please hold on and watch those. The other conversation we had here as a school was around the meaning of both acknowledgement and welcome to country and how they differ. And as a class, all the classes were working on their own acknowledgements of country. And the idea is that we're going to end up with having one that is particular to this particular year that we'll write and we'll use at all of our school formal events. And then next NAIDOC Day, we can recreate the acknowledgement of country. So we end up with something that's relevant to the current students in our current context. So have a look, talk to your kids about it, and hopefully they'll be able to put you in the loop. Sunday, we had WACA performances up here. So it was a fairly big day, but fantastic cooperation from everybody. I wanted to say thank you to those students, staff, and community who were involved. We had lots of sewing, lots of makeup going on, and the highlight, of course, was at the very end of the day, we managed to see the whole performance get pulled together for its first public performance. We've got about another month to go before we go out into the real world, but we're well polished, and I'm confident that it'll be a highlight of our August calendar. The other reminders I've got, just normal sort of stuff around making sure that kids come to school in the correct school uniform. We're seeing, I guess the wet weather and the cold weather makes things a little bit difficult, but we do have some spare stuff down here, and really important that we keep our standards high. Last request I've got for our community is around our neighbours. So as you know, we've got 2 full boundaries that border our school, but of course all the neighbouring streets around here would really consider themselves our neighbours, and we've got a range of our neighbours who've got beautiful gardens, been working very hard, and they're all a bit wet and soggy at the moment. And we'd like to just make sure that as everyone's going home from school, particularly our preschoolers aren't playing in our neighbours' yards too much. It's causing some problems and creating concerns around flowers getting trampled, etc. So if you can help us out, that'd be fantastic. But for me, that's the update. Loads of information down below in the newsletter. But if you hold on for a moment, you can see 4F's posters. Thanks, everybody.